Oh, good evening, lots of people. I've just caught me sleeping in my bed. I thought I might like to let you know that I'm doing a bit of a removable set. It's called the Blue Mountains. No, it's not on Soda. In Mount Wellington. Now, the Blue Mountain it is Australian made. In Australia, I'm going to yours, and these panels covered in these panel cases coloured blue. They'll be part of the layout, and this blanket coloured blue, it will be part of the layout too. Yes, just let you all to know about what I'm doing. I'm not really making other sets in the house, nor in the shack. Not even the table tennis table. It needs to be used for someone to play, not someone to dismantle it and make a set. People say, "Hey, what have you done to our table tennis table set? Put it back where it was." Yes. What else in this? Yes. It also make to let you know that I'll be doing a bit of other making on the old computer from the 90s. My mother connected a long time ago. What am I doing on there? I'm taking in some fuel stoppers to make a few episodes of Postman Pat Australia. It will be a long time for me to think that for. And I'd like to tell you the last bit is that I'm visiting Georgia Ward, so, and I'll take some chocolate nurse cake. Well, that's all I'm telling you. I can't stay awake. There's no unnatural things to let you know in a way. Including your as the group members. Hey, kid, stop with the head. He's eating breakfast. Oi, he's busy. This is a story about my friend Thomas, the tank engine. Now, this story is like his book on the Thomas Minute box. There's a minute book about myself that's not made today. Why? Because we don't have a flood. Think these objects are wheelless big and makes us not nose knobber. Controversy. Number. What on earth? Uh-oh. The Microsoft terminal practice. Jenkins and Australian made. Thomas the Tank Engine had 6 small wheels, a short stumper funnel, a short stumper boiler, and a short stumper dome. He was a fussing the engine, always pulling coaches about. He pulled them to the station, ready for the big engines to take out on long journeys. And when trains came in, he pulled the empty coaches away so that the big engines could go and rest. But what Thomas really wanted was his very own branch name. That way he would be a really useful engine. He was cheeky too. He used to play tricks on the other engines, giving them an unexpected surprise. One day, Gordon had just returned from Pony Express. He was very tired and had just gone to sleep when Thomas came up beside him. Wake up, there's it burns. Do some hard work for the change. And he ran off, laughing. Gordon got a terrible shock. He decided to pay Thomas back. The next morning, Thomas wouldn't wake up. His driver and fireman couldn't make him start. It was nearly time for the express of Gordon's to leave. Gordon was waiting, but Thomas hadn't got the coaches ready. At last, Thomas started. Oh dear, he yawned. Have it up, you, said Gordon crossly. Have it up yourself. Thomas loosened a push behind Gordon's train to help him start, but he was always uncoupled first, so that when the train was running briskly, he could stop and go back. That morning, Gordon saw the perfect chance to pay Thomas back for giving him a terrible fate. He started so quickly that the guards forgot to uncouple Thomas. Gordon moved slowly out of the station, pulling the train and Thomas with him. He started to go faster and faster, much too fast for Thomas. Stop! You can't keep up! You're going too fast! Gordon laughed. Coaches chuckled. You can't get away. and never be the same again. And the wheels of the cart worn out. At last, they stopped at a station. Thomas was uncoupled and went to get a long drink. Gordon chuckled. Well, thought Thomas, now you'll know what hard work means, don't you? How Thomas was too breathless to answer. The next day, Thomas was working in the yard. On a staging was a strange truck. That's a breakdown train, said his driver. There's an accident. The workmen knows it took there and then the name. Just then James came listening from the yard, saying, "Hello." His brake box runs there, and the trucks are pushing him faster and faster. James disappeared into the distance. Soon after, a bell rang in the signal box, and someone shouted at Thomas that James is off the main. Leave the breakdown train quickly. Thomas was coupled onto the breakdown train enough. He went as fast as he could. Oh, bother those trucks. Bring the 64. Earlier was the bridge of the earth. They found James and the trucks had abandoned the lane. James is in a field with a car looking at him. The brakeman and the last few trucks were still on the rails, but the front ones were piled in a heap behind James. His crew were checking in to see if he was hurt. "Oh, bugger, James," his driver said. "It wasn't your fault, it was those troublesome trucks." Thomas put the breakdown train alongside James, then took away the unhurt trucks. After the turnaround on the turntable, the trucks moaned as they were taken away, ashamed of what they did. Then they sorted out James, putting him back on the rails. He tried to move, but he couldn't. Thomas helped him back to the yard. The vet controller was waiting. Well, Thomas, he said kindly, I've heard all about it, and I think you're harder than useful ensign. It so pleased with you that I'm willing to give you your own branch name. Thank you, sir. Now Thomas is as happy as can be. He has a branch name all to himself. He paps proudly backwards and forwards from morning to night with his coach's Ellen carnival. He loved exploring the country. He often had Percy told me in a ghost delivery.